The East India Company was a British trading company established during the 17th century with the aim of expanding British trade and influence in Asia, particularly in the Indian subcontinent and Southeast Asia. It started as a commercial venture but eventually evolved into a political and colonial power that played a significant role in shaping the history of the regions it operated in. Here's a comprehensive overview of the East India Company. 1. Origins and establishment. The East India Company was officially established in 1600 through a royal charter granted by Queen Elizabeth I of England. Its primary objective was to engage in trade with the East Indies, which referred to the regions of South Asia and Southeast Asia. The company received a monopoly on English trade in those areas, giving it exclusive rights to trade goods and establish factories. 2. Early activities. Initially, the company focused on the spice trade, establishing trading posts and factories in places like Surat, in present-day India, and Bantam, in present-day Indonesia. Over time, its operations expanded to include textiles, opium, indigo, and tea. 3. Expansion and colonization. As the company's influence grew, it established a stronger foothold in India. The Battle of Plassey in 1757 marked a turning point when the company's military forces, led by Robert Clive, defeated the Nawab of Bengal. This victory gave the company significant political control in Bengal and laid the foundation for its further territorial expansion. 4. The Company Raj. The 18th century saw the East India Company amass more power, both commercially and politically. It effectively ruled parts of India, known as the Company Raj, through puppet rulers known as subsidiary alliances. The company's rule was characterized by economic exploitation, taxation, and often oppressive policies that led to social and economic upheaval. 5. Sepoy Mutiny, 1857-1858. The grievances against the East India Company's rule culminated in the Indian Rebellion of 1857, also known as the Sepoy Mutiny or the First War of Indian Independence. This uprising was a turning point, leading to the British Crown assuming direct control over India in 1858, ending the company's involvement in governance. 6. Legacy. The East India Company's legacy is complex. On one hand, it contributed to the economic development of Britain by importing valuable goods. On the other hand, it exploited local resources and played a major role in colonialism, leading to social and cultural disruptions. Its influence extended beyond trade to language, architecture, and governance systems. 7. End of the company. Following the Indian Rebellion of 1857, the British government conducted an inquiry into the company's practices. The result was the Government of India Act 1858, which transferred the company's ruling powers to the British Crown and led to the formal end of the East India Company's political authority. The East India Company's history is a complex interplay of commerce, power, and colonialism. Its impact on the Indian subcontinent and beyond continues to be studied and discussed in historical, economic, and cultural contexts.